Good morning, good morning, good morning on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning, or whatever time you're watching it, it doesn't really matter. So, for those of you who know me, Sheena Cantor, my name is there. It says it on that side. It says it there. So, I thought I'd do this on a Sunday morning. I will do my best to do the same time every Sunday morning, but it's going to be Sundays with Sheena. There you go. What else are you going to do on a Sunday morning anyway? So, listen, one of the things, oh, by the way, don't believe a word I say. Don't believe a word I say. All I'm doing is sharing with you experience that I have and what I have found to help release me. You know, we're so busy, busy, busy trying to get, trying to do, trying to be, trying to do all that personal development. And what I found out was personal development did nothing but hurt me. I was tweaking myself beyond unbelievable to realize that I already was where I wanted to be. So I thought that, what am I doing this for? I just want to share this in the world. You know, you take it or you don't take it. It doesn't really matter. But perhaps it'll help you find a little bit of peace, even if it's just on a Sunday morning. So here's the first thing. What is the God experience? You know, we run from that word, we hide from it because we've been beaten up with it, haven't we? That's what I realized for myself, that I'd been beaten up. Oh, and by the way, if you like this as well, just share it or comment on it or anything. It doesn't really matter. Just if this resonates with you, then send it out. The God experience. I want to give you a little story to help you understand what I mean by this, the God experience. So let's imagine a mirror. Yeah, I'm sure you can do that right now. You can just literally stand in front of a mirror. So, does the mirror need you to be there? No, it's just being a mirror. Okay. Is the mirror, are you able to change anything in the mirror by not doing anything? No, it's just, does it matter if you're there or not? So imagine yourself in front of the mirror. Now take yourself away to the side of the mirror so the mirror can't see, you cannot see yourself in the mirror anymore. Is the mirror affected in any shape or form at all? Any shape or form? Is it affected? No. Funny that. Okay, let's go back into the mirror again. Pull some funny faces. Imagine yourself pulling some funny faces in front of that mirror. Okay. Pull some sad faces. Okay. Imagine yourself dancing around with your hands in the air like you just don't care. Just do whatever you want. Do whatever you want in front of the mirror. Now step to the side of the mirror so the mirror can't see you anymore. You can't see yourself in the mirror. Is the mirror affected? Now notice that there's different perceptions, there's different things going on in the mirror, isn't there? Every time you move. So imagine, you know, you've got a mirror on your hand here, and as you move, you start to see different perceptions of what's behind you, don't you? Depending on where the mirror is, you're going to see something different. If you wear different clothes, you're going to see something different. That's like a law, isn't it? A law that when you look in the mirror, you get what you see. That's it. So imagine that now with your feelings. I mean, you can't see your feelings, but you can feel your feelings. Feel happy. Think of something that makes you happy. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Child, dog, cat, horses, a memory, anything. Just think of something and look in the mirror. Can you feel the difference actually that's happening in the mirror? Can you see it? You can see the difference, can't you? But you can feel the difference, but you can't feel it in the mirror, but you're experiencing it. Even though it doesn't really show itself in the mirror, although you can see a difference in your expression. Now feel sad. Think of something that makes you feel sad. Can you see a difference in the mirror? I think you can. But where are you experiencing it? You're experiencing it in yourself. I think it's something that makes you angry. My God, look at your face now. Look at that face. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at what's looking back at you because you've got an angry feeling. Now, to have all those feelings, you actually had a thought, didn't you? So the thought came before the feeling, although you weren't really aware of it. You just apparently felt the feeling, but you thought a thought that helped you feel the feeling. Funny that. Now I want you to step away from the mirror again so you can't see yourself. Is the mirror affected by anything you've done? Anything? No, it's not affected at all, is it? Not affected at all. The mirror is just being a mirror. So the next time you stand and you think a thought that's sad or angry, I want you to think of yourself in front of a mirror, because that's what you're getting back from the universe. That's the God experience. Doesn't need your help. You can't add anything to the mirror by being happier or sadder, or by putting more effort, or by putting more force. God requires nothing from you to be. Nothing. But you have been gifted with a beautiful awareness, the consciousness of which everything is. You are conscious now of me talking. You are conscious. If I tell you to go to the moon, you can see the moon. If I tell you to think of the Eiffel Tower, you can see the Eiffel Tower. There is no boundary on this awareness at all, at all, at all. You can go to the black hole. You can go to the further star. Your consciousness has no circumference. You can think of anything. You can see anything. If I tell you to go back to your earliest memory, boom, you're right back there. If I want you to think of a white Mercedes, boom, there's a white Mercedes. Wow, 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 wow. And you are conscious of the whole world. You're the consciousness. You're aware of that. I can't be aware of what you're aware of, because it will always be my awareness. I mean, you can tell me, you can help me see, but it will be my awareness. But I choose in my awareness to see the greatness that you are. You can choose in your awareness to see how bad you are. But think about that in a mirror. The mirror is reflecting everything. It is reflecting your feelings. It is reflecting everything back at you. The world that you look at is your reflection. So why would you criticize it? What I noticed is that we cannot transcend anything that we criticize. You may say, yes, but Sheena, look at all the bad things are happening in the world. Well, I choose to know that everything is happening for our good, and think of everything as energy. If we suppress it in one area, it will pop up somewhere else. So what is it that you're becoming aware of? It's not that you ignore it, but that you turn to love yourself. And if there's something you want to do about it, then go do about it. But don't just sit and complain about it. Don't just sit and complain, because you just make it bigger. Because you're in resistance to it. And what you resist persists and grows and grows and grows. So all that complaining you're doing, you are growing even more of it, because you're putting energy into it. They monitored that one time on an athlete, that the athlete that everybody hated and they were all shouting at and swearing at and throwing all the energy into that person, was the person who won. Because it doesn't matter where the energy is coming from. You were providing the energy in your resistance. You cannot transcend anything that you criticize. In fact, what you do is just grow it. How to transcend anything is to love it and accept it. But it's not the loving and accepting of the content. Because who's feeling the resistance? Who's feeling the criticism? Just like the mirror. Who's feeling all of it? Is the mirror affected? No, it's not affected at all. You're the one feeling it all. You. Love it. You're loving and accepting yourself. Turn it round and see the feeling and just look at it and go, oh, you keep popping up over lots of different things. I mean, you seem to be the common denominator of everything you criticize. Is it perhaps that you're criticizing yourself, but you didn't notice? You see, this is the God experience, who you are, but knowing you can have any emotion in the world, anything you want, and you cannot be affected. Oh, this body can be affected if you let it. But you're the one who seemed to have the thought, who had the feeling, which affected the body. Who had the thought? Did you become aware of the thought after it actually happened? Interesting. So that's how I use in my mind whenever I realize if I get caught up in my story, because that's all it is, it's a story. If I get caught up in it, then I remember who I am. And I think of the mirror that cannot be affected in any shape or form. And it is only reflecting back to me what I have put in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So what are you serving up today? Think of the mirror as serving the mirror. What are you serving the mirror with your thoughts and your feelings today? What are you serving up for yourself? Remember, you give and you take from yourself. Think of the mirror, stand in front of it, look at it. Look at it. Stand in the mirror today. Look at it and ask yourself, before you open your mouth, is this what I want to come back to me from the universe? And if the answer is no, then find what you do want. Do you get that? Do you really get the power of that? I mean, next week we're going to talk about that you're not really doing anything anyway. You're here to play. You're here to play. We'll go deeper into this as we're going along. And here's the thing. Nobody really knows anything. How could we? How could we? But you can feel it, and it's your experience that tells you your truth. You are the truth, the light, and the way. You. Your way. Nobody else's. Stop living on somebody else's definition of success. How you feel is the success. And you can feel good no matter what. You can feel good even in your sadness. You can feel good. I'm not telling you to be happy all the time. No. Don't even try that one. Because I tried that one. But I can appreciate and love every emotion that rises in me because it's just energy in motion, without a comment, without an opinion, without a judgment. It shouldn't be this way. I couldn't even sit in one space being me. Where are you going, Sheena? You're already here. Where are you going? You're already here. So do yourself a favor today, or not, it doesn't really matter. The mirror's not affected. You're not working your way into heaven. You're here now. You're here now. I've got a story about that one as well. We'll talk about maybe next week. If there's any questions you have, then pass them on to me and I'll do them on a Sunday morning, or I'll do them during the week. Look out for my lives every day. Have the most wonderful day. Feel good being happy. Feel good being sad. Feel good being angry. Doesn't really matter. Just feel good. But what you're serving is being served right back. We think in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but our looking glass. Who said that? I'll leave it with you. Have a good day now. See ya.